Hey guys, welcome back to my classroom. I'm excited to be here with you guys again. Let me just move that over a little bit. What this course, sorry, let me just clean my hair. I feel like I had something in my hair. Like, I don't know what's going on over here. So what this course will cover, part two. So this is the second part. In addition to what the course covered in the last video, in addition to the lessons we just went over, you will learn how to research market and trends, to use industry-specific data when you're writing your pitch deck so that investors know you did your due diligence and you understand what's going on in the marketplaces, what's happening, and why your particular business could be a great success. You know, when you get that money from the investor, because you don't just want to get money, but you want to make a successful business that, you know, continues year after year after year. And the investor, they're going to invest in something that they think has the highest potential of making a great amount of money return. But also, you also, like I said before, want to have somebody that you like working with as well. But, you know, you don't want to start a business if, you know, there's only like 1% of the market left and stuff like that. So that's very important to learn as an entrepreneur. You will also learn how to develop a strategy to target multiple people and create an investment funnel to raise money. A lot of people on Udemy, I've gone through a few of the courses and they don't teach how to create an investment funnel. And if you're raising money, that's one of the things you definitely need to do, because you want to know who you targeted, who you talked to, who you sent an email to, who you contacted, and what the responses were. Were they positive? Did they give you any feedback? How you can improve your deck? And then other material and other information, such as you got referrals from those people. When do you last contact them? Were they already fully vested? Do you want you to come in 6 months? That kind of information is extremely valuable for you when you're raising money. And if you don't have an investment funnel, you will not know that. So it's kind of funny. There's a lot of courses how to raise money, and none of the courses teach you one of the most fundamental aspects of raising money, which is to have an investment funnel. Or in marketing and sales, they call it a sales funnel or a marketing funnel, right? And then how to keep track of the investors that you contact. That's very simple to do. And I provide you with a resource that actually I've made a very simple sheet on Excel for you guys. You guys can type it in, and it takes you guys a few seconds just to put that information. But again, very valuable information to keep you organized and makes you look very professional when you contact an investor. Again, like I talked to you in the trailer, we also want to include messages to send to investors. That way they know how you're communicating with them, and then you know what to send them at what stage, and then the follow-up emails and follow-up messages and face-to-face messages and emails and texts and in-person conversations. So you will learn all the different things of what to do, what to say, and you could kind of, in order for you not to have a little bit of a cookie cutter, because cookie cutter, a lot of people feel bad about cookie cutters, but the way I feel about cookie cutter is basically we're using a system that actually works to raise money. And cookie cutter, the reason people don't like the term cookie cutter is because it kind of like makes it squared off what you're trying to do. But in this particular, in this particular thing you guys are doing, you definitely need to have some kind of a formula or something that is consistent that you guys send out, because you guys can't keep creating hundreds of messages if you want to talk to a lot of people every day, because you have to send a lot of messages out there to get one person to say yes to you. So it's important to you to have some kind of specific message, and you just kind of fix it up a bit and send it to people. And if you have an actual conversation, you could create a new original message. But if you don't want to waste a lot of time just creating messages if nobody's going to get back to you. Okay, so that's in this industry, the cookie cutter thing, it actually works in your advantage. You know, you don't want to send corny messages, but you want to send a professional message that you send out. You just take out the name, change the name and the date, and then you send it out. And if you get a better response from another message, use it. But this is it's a system that you want to use. You don't want to change things up, because then it's going to change all the other things up, and it's going to take you longer to be successful. So all these different things that we're providing for you is for you to have an actual small little system for you to be able to use it. And if you think about systems, I want you to start thinking about like McDonald's. McDonald's, they utilize a very specific system. You know, it's not the greatest hamburgers in the world, but it's done the same way every single place, every single time. And that's what I want you to think about. I want you to think about following a system instead of making your own system. This system works. Fundraisers who will raise $100 million to $1 billion use the system. I use the system, so it works. Okay? Use what works, and when you know more than I do, make your own and give it to me, and then I'll use your stuff. Okay? But for now, you're gonna use this. Okay? And then you will also learn how to position your idea so that investors know why you are the right person for this business. It's not just important to have the right idea, but for investors to see that you are the right person to start this business, and this is the right time for you to get their money. Okay? So there's a lot of things that go into play when it comes to raising money. So that's all I want to say for this part of the lesson. In the next slide, we're going to be covering a little bit more detail when it comes to targeting an investor. So this is the exciting part, because we're going to go right in there and go ahead and get started. I might even jump on the internet and show you how this approach might work. I still haven't decided yet, so it's exciting because I'm not going to tell you until you guys go to the next video, because I want you guys to go to the next video. So when you guys go to the next video, you're going to see the actual lesson and get to see what I'm talking about when it comes to the information that is going to be provided to you. And how do you use that information and make it work to your advantage? Especially when it comes to raising money, like I said before, you want to have a formula or a specific way of you contacting people, because you're going to be contacting a lot of people in order for you to raise money. Especially if you're raising like 250K, 500K, 750K, or $1 million, it's not going to be 10 people and you got one. It might be 100 people. You get a phone call. 1,000 people, you get an appointment and maybe get some money. So I'm going to be covering strategies on how you don't have to talk to that many people, more targeted, in the next video. So it's important that you come back to that video, because that video is going to talk about targeting. It's very important, okay? So I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you guys have any questions, comment, but put some good comments, okay? All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.